I recently started writing episodes for a podcast, and I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of scared. I don't feel like people talk about this part of the process very much. Most times, when you hear other creators talking about failures and struggles, they're often discussed when it's all over, after the person has already gone on to find success. Those struggles are contextualized as a dramatic interlude in an otherwise nice, neat, inspirational narrative that ends with someone overcoming those obstacles and roadblocks. I see very few talk about this part, while they're actually in the struggle, where you finish something and you have literally no idea what is going to happen with it. No idea whether it's going to be a success or disappear into the hard drive, never to be heard from again. No idea whether there'll be a happy ending for all of those struggles and whether it'll actually feel worth it in the end. The part where you're just plain vulnerable. More than any other project that I've worked on, this podcast is personal. I followed my own, possibly insane artistic visions no matter where it took me. I've tried trusting my instincts. I've slogged away for years even though the visions were insanely difficult to execute. More than anything else, I'm writing this one for me. I keep going even in the face of negative feedback. I had to pull this thing out of my mind. But I've thought, is this the right move? Should I wait until everything is perfect? Did I write something the audience doesn't want to listen to? Did I not listen to other people enough? Am I enough? Is this whole thing the result of several years of misguided work? I literally have no idea. I know what I would tell other creators in my shoes. I'd tell them that all you can do is choose an idea you love. Write the best stuff you possibly can, and then just understand that how the audience receives it is largely outside of your control. And good luck following the advice you give other people. But truth be told, there is a comfort in knowing I followed my instincts. There is a truth to the fact that I had to pull this out of my mind and into reality. While of course, I want to be showered with riches and have my genius celebrated far and wide, just like anyone else. I care about those things a lot less with this one than I did with the others. It really was better to chase an idea that was truly meaningful to me. I guess the advice I give isn't so terrible after all. Does following a more meaningful creative process mean that I'm on the right track? Like I said, I have no idea. But I do know that I feel better about this one. I distantly trust that I'll still feel good about it, even if it ends up in a hard drive. But at least I'm writing this for the simple, personal satisfaction of having pulled it off. Still, that doesn't blunt the creeping terror of having spent time on a project and facing having it come to very little or even nothing. It doesn't dull the pain of the prospect of it disappearing, to not have it validated by the external world, especially when there are bills to be paid, and when, in the end, I think most creators just want to be seen and to feel that profound satisfaction when someone watches and listens to your content and actually likes it. This is the scary part, and if you felt it, just know you're not alone.